Welcome viewers. In this video, I am going to discuss about yogic breathing and body temperature control. As is my aim to present the algorithms of Veda, Yoga, Tantra and Ayurveda through my videos, in this video I have tried a novel experiment to map body temperature changes with a thermal camera. Before we start our demonstration, I would like to introduce few concepts. First, in brief, let us understand how our body controls temperature naturally. This concept is known as thermoregulation. In brief, our body tries to maintain its core temperature at 37 degrees Celsius. This is controlled by brain and hormones, so we can maintain our core temperature in various environments. Thermoregulation happens through two processes: feed-forward and feedback mechanism. I will restrict myself here towards how our body cools down in response to heat. As our environment heats up, we start sweating in response. As this sweat dries out or evaporates, our body cools down. This happens through a process known as vasodilation, where blood supply to our skin increases. The intense blood flow through minute channels results in loss of fluid on the skin, which on drying cools our body down. But if we lose too much fluid, dehydration sets in, which can be fatal. In yogic breathing or pranayama, a balance between internal and external temperature is created, which enables a yogi to do severe austerity and penance in varied atmospheric conditions. Even in hot humid conditions as found in South or West India, the yogis can create a balance between their body and environmental temperatures. This prevents excessive sweating and prevents insects or mosquito bites, creating a perfect focus for the yogi. The main difference between thermoregulation and yogic breathing is that with yogic breathing, since a balance is created within the body and surroundings, there is no danger of excessive loss of body resources. I have made use of thermal camera for this demonstration. Thermal imaging in a nutshell captures radiated infrared wavelength from surfaces which we, humans, cannot see, and with its own algorithm displays temperature variations. Thermal camera displays body temperature variations in various color filters. For simplicity, I am using the most basic filter, where hot regions will be displayed as orange and red, while the cold regions is blue. Sitali Pranayama, we have to inhale with mouth and exhale via nose. We have inhale in abdomen, means when we inhale, belly should bloat and on exhale collapse. Roll our tongue as a cigarette. If done as demonstrated, it will make a O shape. Ensure the tongue tip aligns with the margin of lower lip or just crosses it. Sit in Sukhasana or Siddhasana in a clean place. If you cannot sit down, you can even sit on a bed or a chair. Ensure that if you sit on a chair, your legs must be firmly placed on ground and not suspended in air. In brief, sit anywhere, but your spine must be straight. Roll your tongue as shown, then slowly inhale and then exhale through the nose. The slowly you inhale and exhale, you will achieve a rhythm. In this demo, I am going to use Bandha. As you have noticed, the Mool and Udyan Bandha come naturally with abdominal breath. Jalandhar Bandha is specialized energy seal and requires supervision. Hence, I would just be demonstrating and not elaborating on it. I would but inform you that Jalandhar Bandha or chin lock is of two types. When applied post inhale, ha, which is easy and not so dangerous. Post exhale or tha, when there is no air within you and you apply it and release it. Hazard is when you exhale long and suddenly release the lock due to gasping. This can lead to burst vessel in the brain, stroke, paralysis, and hence only use this under supervision. In the fourth demo, I am going to infuse the Bij mantra or seed syllable of Goddess Mahalaxmi, Shrim. Let me inform you that we are only going to use here the Prakrit Dhvani and not his chant. Vaikhari Dhvani or chant resonance of Bij must be learnt under a guru. In Prakrit Dhvani, we only concentrate on the letter energy of the Bij mantra. Each Sanskrit alphabet requires a special effort to utter in form of breath. To utter A will require effort or prana. Then to utter A will require more prana unit. Similarly, we are going to visualize and focus only on the effort of letters that make up the Bija, which automatically will synchronize the prana with breath. If you concentrate on my breath, you will synchronize the letter Shra with my inhale, and then Im will follow naturally with the exhale. Likewise, we will focus on this Bij mantra of Goddess Mahalaxmi, which cools the body and has many energetic benefits. If my yogic breathing is idle, the cold regions of my body will slowly dissipate. the body temperature and the outside temperature will be identical. This would be an ideal state where there is balance and minimal loss of resources. I will feel cool and comfortable. This feeling I would not be able to demonstrate as logically it is experiential. I have this Apple Watch with me, so I would also try to take some screenshots of my heart rate in between. If dehydration sets in with profuse sweating, my heart rate will go up. But with idle pranayam, my heart rate will dip. It will go below 80 and reach 60 to 50 bpm. I reside in Mumbai and it's May. We are experiencing pre-monsoon humidity and extreme heat. And to have maximum idle situation, I have recorded this demonstration between 12 pm to 2 pm when the heat is at its peak. No air conditioning, ceiling or table fan were operational during this demonstration. Only one window was open. Rest all windows and doors were closed to get maximum humidity and heat. In this first clip, I am breathing normal. Few instances of Sitali Pranayama you see are just a preparation for the next clip. I am sweating profusely, which is reflected by the huge blue areas around my chest and abdomen. In this second clip, I am now focused on the Sitali Pranayama. If you observe closely, the blue areas are slowly receding and the orange areas are balancing out. But you may have to look really close to spot differences between the first clip and this one. We have to focus long time on the pranayama to achieve results. Outside temperature is averaging at 31 while the skin is at 29 degrees Celsius. In the third clip, I have employed the Jalandhar Bandha along with the Sitali Pranayama. This clip is playing 800 times fast and we can observe the cold areas slowly recede and the temperatures even out. Of the three markers we observe, the first marker reflects room temperature. Second marker is for the skin. The third marker is for the abdomen. It's some glitch that in recording it shows a bit off. You can observe that all three temperatures are almost similar. In the fourth clip, I am infusing the Bij mantra Shrim along with the breath and Jalandhar Bandha. I am using the Prakrit Dhvani. I am synchronizing the letter Shra with my inhale. The exhale is simultaneously synchronizing with Im, completing the Bija. With the infusion of Bij mantra, we can observe considerable differences. The heat is spreading, though we can see the temperatures cool down. So the balance between the environment and my body is now establishing. This is the final close-up clip. I am not sure why the markers disappeared here. I am deep in my breath with Bij mantra and we can observe that the cold patches are almost 10%. We can see a warm hue over the body and a balance between body and outside temperature. I am experiencing complete relaxation. I am feeling cool and no discomfort. This is the ideal situation. I've used here the Sitali with Jalandhar Bandha and Shrim Bija. When we employ Bandha with Sitali Pranayama, it reduces the heart rate. With normal thermoregulation, when we are profusely sweating, the heart rate increases. But with Yogic Breath, it decreases. If you have high blood pressure, are on antidepressants, anxiolytics, then consult your doctor before doing this breath. Please do not try this demonstration, especially with Bandha. In between the demonstration, even my heart rate fell to almost 30 to 35 bpm. I was not in a position to take a screenshot then. I was feeling heavy in head and I'm sharing all this with complete responsibility with you. While doing this, if you feel heavy or light in head, circulation in limbs and hands freezes, then immediately stop the breath and please always consult an expert while performing this over time. No yogic kriya, breaths or Bij mantra are easy. Yet from my experience I can say that to increase body heat in a cold environment is relatively easier than lowering your temperature. If lowering body temperature to yogic breath intrigues you, then I request you to read about the Siddhar or Siddhars from South India, especially from the Annamalai hills. And if you are lucky, you may also learn from one. My aim behind these videos is to bring forth the scientific algorithms of Veda, Yoga and Tantra towards youth. So they do not consider this all just as pseudoscience, but research on its algorithms which may throw new light. I am aware in a novel experimental videos like this, there will be innumerable mistakes. I hope my viewers would be patient and understanding towards it and point out their critique in comments. You can always connect with me on Instagram where I am active and would try to answer most of the queries. I hope this small effort may help in clearing doubts and kindle enthusiasm towards yogic breathing. Thank you for watching.